Welcome to Easy English Podcast Club, where you enjoy English.
Hello, my amazing learners. Welcome to the Easy English Podcast Club. I want to start with something important. Learning English is possible for you. I know sometimes you feel nervous, maybe even hopeless. But today, I want you to believe again. The secret is called slow English. Slow English is the smart way to learn. When you learn slowly, you learn deeply. When you repeat slowly, you remember better. When you practice slowly, your confidence grows. Step by step, you will understand more and you will speak more. Slow English is not weakness. It is strength. It is your key to fluency. And if you stay with me until the end of this lesson, you will discover practical ways to understand native speakers and enjoy English more every day. Before we begin, please subscribe to the Easy English Podcast Club on YouTube so you never miss a new lesson. Subscribing helps you grow with us week after week. Many learners tell me, Alex, I know some words, I know grammar, but when I listen to native speakers, I feel lost. Does this sound like you? You may hear a few words, but the rest feels like a blur. That is normal, and there are reasons for it. Let us look at them step by step. 1. Speed. Native speakers often speak fast. They do not pronounce every word clearly. They link words together. For example, going to becomes gonna. Want to becomes wanna. If you only studied slow textbook English, this fast version sounds new. 2. Accents. English is spoken all around the world. People in London, New York, and Sydney sound very different. Each accent has special sounds, rhythms, and stress. Sometimes it feels like 3 different languages. 3. Slang. Native speakers use informal expressions. For example, "What's up?" means, "Hello, how are you?" "Hang out" means spend time together. These phrases are not always in grammar books, but they are everywhere in real life. 4. Connected speech. Native speakers link words together. Instead of saying, "I am going to go," they say, "I'm gonna go." The words connect and change sound. It is normal, but it can feel confusing. Here's the good news. With slow English practice, you can train your ears step by step. You can get used to fast speech, different accents, and even slang. You do not need to feel lost forever. One of the best ways to improve is to listen to real conversations. That means listening to natural speech, not just recordings from textbooks. In textbooks, people speak slowly and clearly, but in real life, people speak quickly, with energy, and sometimes with mistakes. How can you do this? Listen to podcasts like this one. Watch YouTube videos in English. Choose topics that you enjoy: sports, cooking, travel, anything. The more you listen, the more your brain gets used to natural rhythm and sound. Do not worry about understanding every single word. Focus on the main idea. If you understand the topic, that is success. Over time, you will understand more details. And remember, you can pause and rewind. Listen again. Each time, you will catch a little more. That is how your ears grow stronger. As I said before, English has many accents. The American accent, the British accent, the Australian accent. They all sound different. If you know you will talk with people from the United States, listen to American English more often. Watch American TV shows or YouTube channels. If you will meet people from the UK, listen to British English more. Do not feel sad if you don't understand every accent right away. It takes time, but with practice, your ears will adapt. And if this podcast is helping you, please subscribe to the Easy English Podcast Club on YouTube. That way you can keep learning with us every day. Native speakers speak quickly. They sometimes drop small words like is, are, or the. These words are important for grammar, but not always for meaning. So what should you do? Focus on the key words. For example, I am going to the store to buy some groceries. The key words are store, buy, groceries. Even if you miss the small words, you still understand the main idea. Try this exercise. Listen to a short conversation. Write down only the most important words. Then, try to retell the main idea in your own words. This will train your brain to focus on meaning instead of panicking about every small word. When you watch TV shows, movies, or YouTube videos, use subtitles. They help you connect the sound with the written words. Here is a method. First, watch with subtitles in your own language if you need help. Then, switch to English subtitles. This will show you the exact words being spoken. Finally, try watching without subtitles. This step-by-step method will make you a stronger listener. Hi, my wonderful learners. You are doing great. By listening carefully and practicing with me, you are already moving closer to fluency. Remember, learning English is not about speed. It is about progress. Step by step, you are building your skills. That is the power of slow English. Before we continue, take 1 second to subscribe to the Easy English Podcast Club on YouTube. By subscribing, you join a family of learners around the world who are improving every single day. When native speakers talk, it can feel like one long sentence without a pause. That makes it hard to understand. But in reality, native speakers also break their ideas into small pieces, or chunks. Let us try an example. I went to the market and then I met my friend and we decided to get some coffee. That's a long sentence, but if you listen carefully, you'll hear natural pauses. I went to the market, then I met my friend, and we decided to get some coffee. Breaking speech into chunks makes it easier to understand. Here is a practice activity. 1. Listen to a short video. 2. Pause after each sentence or phrase. 3. Repeat the words slowly. 4. Focus on one chunk at a time. This method helps your brain process information step by step, instead of feeling lost. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful methods in language learning: shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say at the same time. It's like you are the speaker's shadow. Why is this helpful? Because shadowing trains your ears, your mouth, and your brain together. You learn rhythm, pronunciation, and intonation, not just vocabulary. Here is how to shadow. Choose a short video or podcast with natural English. Play one sentence. Pause and repeat it exactly, copying the speed and tone. Do it again until it feels natural. At first, shadowing will feel difficult. You may not keep up. That's okay. Remember, this is slow English learning. Be patient with yourself. Repeat again and again. Each time, you'll get a little closer. English is global. You will hear many accents: American, British, Australian, Canadian, African, Indian, and more. At first, these accents may feel confusing, but do not avoid them. Train with them. How can you practice? Watch a British movie one day and an American show the next. Listen to podcasts from different countries. Try to notice the differences in sound. For example, American English often has a strong R sound, like in car. British English often makes the T sound clear, like in better. Australian English sometimes shortens vowels, so today sounds like today. Do not worry if you cannot understand every accent right away. With exposure, your ears will adapt. The goal is not perfection. The goal is comfort. Sometimes, native speakers talk too fast. That's normal. But you don't have to listen at full speed right away. Many apps and YouTube videos allow you to slow down the playback speed. Here's a method. Start at 0.75 speed. Listen carefully. When you feel comfortable, increase to normal speed. Later, try a little faster than normal to challenge yourself. This is not cheating. It is training. Just like runners start slow before running faster, you are training your listening muscle. Remember, it's okay to listen slowly. That is the heart of slow English. Slow practice leads to strong results. When you are in a real conversation, do not be afraid to ask questions. If you don't understand something, it's fine to say, "Sorry, could you say that again? Could you please speak more slowly? I did not understand. Can you explain it in another way?" Most native speakers will be happy to help you. Asking questions doesn't mean you are weak. It means you are smart and serious about learning. Before we move to the next part, I want to remind you again, please subscribe to the Easy English Podcast Club on YouTube. Your support keeps this learning free for you, and it gives you new lessons every week. In this section, you learned how to break speech into chunks, how to use shadowing, why practicing with different accents is important, how to slow down listening speed, how to ask for clarification without fear. You are building real tools for real conversations. In the next part, we will continue with context clues, patience, listening exercises,
and vocabulary growth. Stay with me. You are doing amazing. Remember, learning English is not a race. It's a journey. And with slow English, every step you take is a strong step forward. Here's a secret. You don't need to understand every single word to understand English. You can guess meaning from the context. Context means the situation, the topic, and even the body language of the speaker. For example, if someone says, "I'm going to grab a bite," and you're at a cafe, you can guess they mean, "I'm going to eat something," even if you don't know the word bite. Or, if someone says, "The bus broke down and we had to call a tow," you can guess that tow means help for the bus because of the situation. Practice tip is, when you listen, don't stop if you hear a new word. Instead, ask yourself, what is the topic? What is happening? What word would make sense here? Your brain is smart. With practice, it will fill the gaps. Patience is your best friend in language learning. Many learners give up because they want results too fast. But English is like planting a tree. You water it every day, and slowly it grows strong. Don't be upset if you can't understand everything today. Celebrate the small wins. Did you understand one new word? That's progress. Did you catch the meaning of one sentence? That's progress too. Say this with me. I am learning English. I am growing every day. I will not give up. Yes, mistakes and confusion are part of the process, but with patience and daily practice, fluency will come. If you want structured practice, listening comprehension exercises are very useful. These exercises are common in apps, websites, and books. How do they work? You listen to a short audio clip, then answer questions about it. This trains your ear to listen for details. Sometimes you listen for names, sometimes for numbers, sometimes for the main idea. Try this method. Listen once without writing anything. Just get the main idea. Listen again and answer a few questions. Listen a third time and notice the small details you missed. Doing this will make you more confident in real conversations because you will be used to listening carefully. If this is helpful, pause for a second and subscribe to the Easy English Podcast Club on YouTube. Your support helps us bring more free English lessons to you.
The more words you know, the easier listening becomes. Vocabulary is like the building blocks of understanding. Without enough blocks, you cannot build meaning. Here are simple ways to grow your vocabulary. Learn a few new words every day. Write them down in a notebook. Group words by topic. For example, food, travel, work, emotions. Use flashcards. Write the word on one side and the meaning or a sentence on the other. Use new words in sentences. Do not just read them, speak them, write them, practice them. Example: if you learn the word magnificent, you can say, "The mountains are magnificent," or "That dress is magnificent." Using new words makes them stick in your memory. One reason native speakers can be confusing is that they use idioms. Idioms are expressions that do not mean exactly what the words say. For example, "It is raining cats and dogs" does not mean animals are falling from the sky. It means it is raining heavily. Break the ice does not mean to smash ice. It means to start a conversation in a friendly way. Idioms are everywhere in English. If you don't know them, conversations may feel confusing. But don't worry, you can learn them step by step. Practice tip. When you hear a strange phrase, do not panic. Look it up. Write it down. Practice it in your own sentences. For example, idiom, under the weather, meaning feeling sick. Your sentence, I cannot go to the party today. I feel under the weather. Learning idioms will make conversations much easier and also make your English sound more natural. In this section, you learned how to use context clues to guess meaning, why patience is important, how listening comprehension exercises help you train, how to grow your vocabulary step by step, and how to understand idiomatic expressions. You are making amazing progress. And remember, each time you listen and practice with me, you are getting stronger in English. You are doing amazing. Every minute you spend with me here makes your English stronger. Remember, learning with slow English means learning deeply. Step by step, slowly and surely, you will reach fluency. Many learners hear English, but they don't really listen. Active listening means focusing completely on the speaker. You pay attention to the words, the tone of voice, the pauses, and the meaning. Here is a practice you can try. Listen to a short conversation. After listening, say in your own words what you heard. This is called paraphrasing. If your version is close to the original, then you understood correctly. Remember, active listening also means not interrupting. Let the speaker finish. When you listen fully, you will understand more and respond better. One of the best ways to practice is to join a conversation group. This can be online or in person. In these groups, you talk to other learners or even to native speakers. Why is this powerful? Because you practice both listening and speaking in real conversations. You hear different accents, different voices, and different speeds. This will train your ear. Don't worry about mistakes. Conversation groups are safe spaces. Everyone is learning. The more you join, the more natural English will feel. Try this. At least once a week, join a group chat, a Zoom call, or a local English club. Don't just speak, listen carefully to others too. Stress and intonation are very important in English. Stress means which words or syllables are strong. Intonation means the rise and fall of the voice. Both change the meaning of sentences. For example, the sentence, I did not say you stole my book, can have different meanings depending on stress. If we stress I, it means maybe someone else said it. If we stress you, it means maybe another person stole it. If we stress book, it means maybe another item was stolen. Practice tip. Listen to native speakers and notice which words they stress. Then copy them. You can clap your hands or tap your desk on the stressed words. This will help you understand and also improve your own speaking rhythm.
Many podcasts, YouTube videos, and audiobooks provide transcripts. A transcript is the written version
of the spoken words. Here is how you can use transcripts. First, listen without reading. Try to catch the main idea. Second, listen again while reading the transcript. Notice the words you missed. Third, listen without the transcript again. See how much more you understand now. This method connects your ears to your eyes. It teaches your brain to recognize sounds and words together. Over time, you will need the transcript less and less. Native speakers often use fillers in conversation. These are small words or sounds that do not add meaning but give the speaker time to think. Examples include you know, and like. At first, fillers can confuse learners, but do not worry, they are not important. The key is to notice them and then ignore them. Focus on the real words with meaning. Example: So, I was walking to the store and, I saw my friend. The important message is, I was walking to the store and I saw my friend. Once you train yourself to ignore fillers, conversations will feel much clearer. In this part, you learned how to practice active listening with focus, why joining conversation groups will help your listening and speaking, how stress and intonation change meaning in English, how to use transcripts to connect listening and reading, how to recognize and ignore fillers in natural speech. You are doing fantastic. Remember, slow English learning is about taking your time, practicing every day, and celebrating small steps. We are now in the final part of this lesson. You have already learned so many strategies for improving your English listening. Stay with me until the end, because these last tips will give you even more tools to grow. Before we start, please subscribe to the Easy English Podcast Club on YouTube. Your support allows us to create free lessons every week, and it helps you continue learning with us. One of the best ways to hear clear, natural English is by watching TED Talks. TED Talk speakers come from around the world and usually speak slowly and clearly. Their topics are interesting, inspiring, and full of new ideas. Here is how you can use them. Watch with English subtitles at first. Listen again without subtitles when you feel ready. Use the transcript to check the words you did not understand. TED Talks are great because they show you many accents and many styles of speaking. Plus, you learn new knowledge while practicing English. Some learners try to memorize very advanced words, but real conversations use simple, practical vocabulary most of the time. To understand native speakers, focus first on the words used every day. Here are some themes you should learn first: food and drinks, travel and transport, shopping, work and study, hobbies, and free time. When you master these common topics, you will understand most daily conversations. Later, you can add advanced vocabulary. Practice tip: write 10 new practical words every week. Use them in sentences,
Say them out loud. The more you use them, the faster you remember them. Do not only listen to podcasts or TV shows. Try many kinds of audio. News broadcasts, formal and serious, interviews, casual and real, audiobooks, clear and structured, YouTube videos, modern and natural, radio shows, fast and spontaneous. Each type of audio teaches you something new. News teaches formal vocabulary. YouTube teaches slang and casual language. Audiobooks show perfect grammar and pronunciation. Mixing different types will make your listening skills flexible and strong.
This is a powerful habit. Take a notebook and make it your listening journal. Every time you practice listening, write the new words you hear, write one sentence that you understood, and write one sentence about how you felt. For example, new word, groceries. Sentence I understood, I am going to the store to buy some groceries. My feeling, I understood more today than yesterday. This journal shows your progress. On days when you feel discouraged, look back and see how much you have learned. Today, we are lucky. We have many free and powerful tools to practice English listening. Some apps to try: Duolingo, Babbel, and Memrise for vocabulary and listening practice, Anki or Quizlet for creating flashcards of words you hear, HelloTalk and Tandem for real conversations with native speakers. You can also use podcast apps, YouTube, and online radio to listen every day. Many apps allow you to slow down the speed. Remember, slow English practice is smart practice. Slow it down, listen carefully, and then increase the speed step by step. Technology makes it easy to practice anytime, anywhere. Even 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference. My amazing learners, we have reached the end of this lesson. I am so proud of you. You stayed with me through all the steps, and that shows your dedication. Let us quickly review what we learned. Why native speakers are difficult to understand, how to use real conversations, subtitles, and transcripts, why accents, slang, and connected speech are important, how to use stress, intonation, and active listening, how conversation groups, journals, and technology help you practice, and finally, how slow English learning makes everything easier and more natural. Remember this: fluency is not magic and it is not instant. Fluency is built step by step, slowly and deeply. Every time you listen, every time you practice, you are building strong English skills. Do not give up. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small victories. If you understood one more word today than yesterday, that is success. If you felt more confident speaking today, that is success. I believe in you. You can do this. Your English will improve and your world will open. Before you go, I ask you one final time. Subscribe to the Easy English Podcast Club on YouTube. That way, we stay connected and you continue to receive free lessons every week. Thank you for spending your time with me today. You are doing great. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. Until next time, take care, and remember, with slow English, you can do anything. Goodbye for now, my friend. See you in the next episode.